Hey everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I'm here with Capricorn's reading for November. So, welcome everyone. Welcome back. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and welcome if you are new. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I never know what to say when I talk about the new people. Thank you for joining me. So, we're going to be taking a look at Capricorn energy as a whole. So, any Capricorn in your chart, this reading applies to you. If you don't have your chart memorized, go ahead and pull it up at astro.com and you can go ahead and check out the other readings that will apply to you as well. Because again, all of these readings that I'm doing from now on are all energy and not just your sun, moon, and rising. We are going to, before I get started, my shop is back open for personal. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, all that information is below in the description box. You can do so at my website at 1111witchybabe.com. And the way this reading is starting off is with a channeled message that's going to be done via this deck right here, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. Sorry, there's the full picture of it in case you do like these cards and want to get them yourself. And it's not necessarily related towards what's going on for you in November. It's just what the information you're needing to know now. So this could be about the past, this could be about now, it could be about the future. I don't know until I get the message in. So again, as always, this is a general reading. It will not resonate for everybody listening. This is only resonating for those who know it's for them. So if there's any information in here that you disagree with or makes you feel bad or whatever, don't take it with you. Okay, let's get the channeled message. Capricorns. What do Capricorns need to know? Capricorn energy. Okay. Very nice. Very nice message. Okay, so we have Guardian Angel coming in, and then we also have Thought. So what I'm getting here right away is that this is letting you know that there is a lot of energy around you that is supportive. So these are your guides, these are your ancestors, whatever your beliefs are in regards to spiritual support, you have that around you. You have one guide in particular that is very, very focused in on you and help protecting you through this process. This could be a higher self. This could be a separate entity. I feel I'm getting a very like a strong energy from this individual. Well, I guess that's the best way I can refer to them. But whatever this is a very high ranking individual or entity within the, God, I'm coming for a loss for words here for this. This is like big energy that's watching over you, okay? For lack of a better term right now. So this is definitely, it depends on your belief system, which is why I don't want to give it any names because I don't want to step on any toes in regards to what you believe in personally, but what your belief system is in regards to who is helping you, you have somebody of a higher rank. So be that an archangel, be that, a god, a goddess, be that a particular alien race, whatever, whatever your thoughts are, that is what is with you. And this is something that I feel like you already know. And for some of you, you're feeling alone and they are not alone. They have not left you alone. They are watching you intently and making sure that you are safe and that you're secure. And they want you to know that there are times that you might feel alone. You might feel like you're kind of left out. And they've forgotten about you, especially if you already have the strong connection with them. That's not true. They're just giving you some space in order to do what you're going to do. I just heard free will. So they want to make sure that I feel like some of them feel like they've been too kind of crowding around you and guiding you too much. And therefore it's kind of impeding on your free will. And so they've taken a step back in their presence, but they are there to make sure that you are safe. So if you have feelings of insecurity, if you have, any of that going through your mind or that you've been abandoned by your guides, that is not true. They are there for you. Okay. Especially there's one in particular that is always with you. You can always call out to them for assistance. Okay. So that's going to be your guys' guided message. Very brief. The energy so far is very light and airy. So I like that. Let's dive into the tarot part. So now we're going to actually take a look at your month. So what's the energy for Capricorn energy this month of November? Ooh, Two of Cups. That's good energy to be in. Okay. So Two of Cups, I'm sure those of you that follow tarot pages or read tarot yourself, it's a relationship card, but to me, when it's in regards to your general energy for the month, it's a very balanced energy. You're bringing balance into your life. Capricorn energy has been freaking hit hard, guys. And I've talked about this in my videos before. When I was working with Mike, the astrologer, AT Astro, he's just on a break right now, dealing with some other stuff. You know, we talked about like the transits and stuff that's hitting Capricorn energy incredibly hard, including Capricorn stellium generation. You've just been having like a whirlwind of transits that are really kind of messing with your energy. And so I feel like there's a lot of balance and peace that comes in this month. And that's within. Look at that. And then we have the Two of Wands. So again, two balancing energy. You are in a manifestation stage at this month. So to me, it almost feels like the dust is settling. There's maybe not a lot of activity going on. There's maybe not like any big like moves or things that you're trying to do necessarily, but you're in this stable energy where you are now starting to manifest and focus in on what you're wanting to create in the future. I feel like there's a lot of good things to come in 2020 for Capricorn energy. One more card, please. And the Ten of Wands. Yes, the cycle of carrying all the burdens yourself is over. Now, normally the Ten of Wands stands for carrying all the burdens yourself and almost being done with it. But the fact that this is the last card coming in and everything I've already went over, the direct message here is that the cycle of carrying the burden is over. So that's going to directly hit somebody hard because they've been carrying a heavy burden and they have not known if it's done yet. And it is done. I'm telling you, it's done. It's over with. You can always go back into it because you have free will. So if you decide you're going to do everything on your own, you're not going to ask for help. You're not going to, seek the connections that you've been making that have been helping you, then that's on you. But you don't have to be alone, and you have been shown how you don't have to carry these burdens alone anymore. You've been shown that. You've been shown your soul family. You've been shown access to your guides. You've been shown, the people in your life that you can rely on, even if they're maybe not soul family. You have options and you have avenues out of that energy, so you don't have to return to it. You're done. You completed this cycle. Congratulations. All right, let's go ahead and see what your main lessons are for the month. Look at that, another 10, the 10 of Swords. And this actually came out reverse, and I just heard do it reverse. The 10 of Swords is bottoming out. And I feel like you're learning what you learned, and it's not just like this like month at all. It's been probably about 2 years. You're learning to let things go is what I hear, but also just let yourself hit rock bottom, like really. Like to stop resisting some of this heavy energy. You've learned that it's just best to just let it ride out because you kind of got forced into it. You got forced into situations that made you just kind of take it a day at a time. It made you not be able to know exactly what's going to happen. And so your main lesson is like, I feel with that 10 of Swords, it can be taken either way, really, upright or reverse. It's like, you learned, and you're learning this month, like it's your final, like, I don't know how to put this, like your final realization of letting shit go that needs to go and letting things ride and not controlling everything. And so this cycle is over and you are rebuilding, you're starting a whole new cycle. All right, let's see what else. One more card wants to come out for these lessons. Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with your emotions and your subconscious and things that needed to come to light in regards to you. This is also going to be reflective of personal situations that happen, of course, but like this is mainly about you and your emotions and you having to control things and you learning to release control. And you did that, and you did an excellent job, and you were able to bring parts of your psyche to light, parts of your subconscious to light that you didn't necessarily like about yourself, and fix them, address them, and move forward. So there's even though we don't have like the congratulation cards out, this is like, I'm feeling a very congratulatory energy from the universe to you. I feel like you guys are going to probably have a pretty good December, which is great for right around your birthday. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what is your relationship energy for the month. What's going on with relationships and you guys? Temperance, another two cups, another balance, another healing energy. You're bringing healing into all of your relationships, not just romantic. I'm hearing all of your relationships are going through some sort of healing process. So it's very positive. And it's healing this argumentative, petty shit that you get in with other people. Is what I get with that Five of Swords. Like, I feel like some of you have gone through so much and you've really kind of honed in on who your people are, and you are realizing, other friendships and situations that are not toxic or anything. But you're just like learning how to like let go of things that really aren't a big deal, like petty things that you don't need to get involved in with arguments. Like, you don't need to be on the defense or on the attack at all times if somebody comes at you some kind of way. Like, there's a maturing energy here when it comes to your interactions with other people. In regards to romantic relationships specifically, some of you are probably going through a period where you are either healing your ideas of relationships and how they should run, and maybe some of your shadow aspects that make you a little bit on edge and ready to fight when you maybe should kind of pull back and reflect. But in regards to any relationships you're currently in, I feel like there's a healing going on in regards to how you guys communicate with one another, and not having to, because with the Five of Swords, it's like, what did he have to do to take these guys' swords? Like, what did he do to these guys over there? It's like, was it really worth it? Like, was his victory worth it? And so that's always kind of the little attachment for me that comes with the Five of Swords, especially when you see it in a relationship thing. You're kind of seeing, like, is it really worth it to act like this towards this person in the end? Like, does it really benefit me? Does it benefit them? Like, or is it just a way to burst off, get off some anger when I don't really need to do that? And so there's this healing that's coming, and there's sharing. It's also what I'm getting. Sharing maybe of information, or maybe it's just energy exchange, or something is coming between you and another person. Okay, let's go on to take a look at your finances, Capricorn. Let's take a look at finances and job energy for the month. We know that's what you really care about. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh. Let's not scare you guys. I just don't like cups and money. I just don't, because water energy, you guys know, they don't deal with money all that great. And the same kind of comes through with cups. So, but let me keep going. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the message now. All right, so when it comes to finances in particular, I feel like maybe some of you have been spending a little too much. You've been a little bit in like la la land. You've been maybe a little bit treat yourself because you're feeling shitty, so you're going to buy this, that, and the other, which Capricorns do. And that cycle is coming to an end, and you're going to be reeling that back in. You're going to be kind of protecting your resources, checking your bills, getting credit cards paid down, that type of thing. Nothing big, no big loss of money, anything like that. It's just that cycle, that overspending cycle, it was directly connected with this energy that's you're now leaving. It was kind of like your escapism, basically. In regards to career, there is this sense of some type of potential, like maybe you were really dreaming about doing something with your job that you're not really able to do in that particular job. So that kind of dreamy energy and wanting to go after something that is just not available in that particular job is ending. There also could be some ideas that you're getting, and things of that nature, where some creative things that are coming in for you that you're feeling very guarded to protect. I see that as well. But going back to the first thing about the job, it could be that you're seeing how you can't get where you're wanting to go at that location. So let's say you work at you're wanting to become a manager, right? But you already know that like there's like two people with seniority that aren't going anywhere that are lined up for management positions, and you're waiting for that position to open up whenever this person is retiring. But it's like you're gonna be there another 20 years before you get it. Like you're seeing that it's just not going to happen. Like in your fantasy, you know, these other two people find better jobs and leave and then you get promoted. But like you're seeing how this is just not happening here. So maybe I need to find another company and start looking elsewhere. So when you go into that stage of looking where you maybe can fulfill that dream, you have to be you're being very guarded with that, because you of course don't want your current job to know that you're looking for another job. So again, nothing major in regards to any massive loss or any issues at work. It's just there's a little disappointment there because you can't get what you get, but you're not disappointed. Like there's no like sadness or anything. It's just, you know, you guys know what you need to do to get what you want, and therefore you're going to go after it. But there is this sense of keeping some of the information to yourself and not letting everybody know what you're doing. Okay, let's go on. And maybe that's why you're reeling back your finances, because you're getting ready for a transition like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on spiritually with you guys. And I'm going to be using the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Is there another card in there? No. All right, Work Your Light. What's going on with Capricorn energy spiritually besides the message I sent? I'm noticing like I don't even need to do the spiritual section if I'm doing a channeled message in the beginning, because that is the spiritual section, but maybe something else will come out. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I feel like, and that's something you are definitely, that's directly linked to your work card. Don't accept that middle management role and title that kind of the astro community gives to Capricorn energy. You don't have, like, you can do exactly what it is that you want to do when it comes to your career. You don't have to just climb the ranks and take what you get. If you could do, and this is another card that's in this deck, which would be interesting if it comes out, but if you could do whatever it is that you wanted to do, if you weren't afraid, what would it be that you do? And then go out and do it, because why be afraid? Like, I'm not saying quit your job and have no backfall and, you know, not be able to pay rent, nothing like that. But if you want to go after a management position or another position that's above yours in some way, but you're afraid because you don't feel like you're qualified, or you're putting all of these kind of constructs on yourself of what you're capable of doing that are not really based in reality. They're based in your own fear and ego, which again, ego is not just like, oh, I'm the greatest. The ego will tear you up and shred you to bits about how you're awful. Like, that's why you got to get that shit under control. You can do what it is that you want to do. And if you're dimming yourself in order to get to a certain position, that is not what you should be doing to begin with. So maybe that's part of your desire to, you know, this fantasy that you have in regards to your job is you knowing that you have to alter who you are in order to get it, and you not really wanting to do that and having to find out a different way. Like, don't dim yourself in order to get somewhere in that way, because guess what? You won't be able to maintain it for very long. All right, then we have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. There's something really connected with your job in these spiritual cards. I feel like the universe wants you to cycle out of whatever type of role you're currently in your job, and wants you to go after what your dreams and your goals are in regards to your career. And I feel like there are people that are trying to suppress you, and they're trying to bring your light down, and they're trying to put ideas in your head that you're not good enough, or you're not ready, or you still need more time to learn. And you need to check in with yourself, your true self, not your ego. You need to check in with your higher self. You need to meditate, and you really need to connect with who you truly are. And anybody telling you that you can't do something, unless it's like, I want to be a doctor and I'm going to go to the hospital and apply for a job, but I have not gone to school to be a doctor. Yes, of course you need to. You can't do that yet. But I'm talking, if you're in a field and you want to take the next step up and somebody's telling you you're not ready, you need to check in with yourself. And then you also need to look at them and be like, do they really have your best interests at heart, or do they have their own prerogative or own things that they're, you know, reflecting, are projecting onto, that are just about their own insecurities with themselves? So let's go ahead and take a look at your final card here. Some advice. But overall, this is a pretty tame reading. Nothing super exciting this month. All right, we have the Hanged Man. So I just heard release it. whatever that means to you. For some, again, there's so much stuff coming through about jobs. It could be definitely this issue regarding if you're good enough to move up to another level in your field, releasing that insecurities. But I also get the feeling that you guys are either going into, or you're kind of already are in this, since you're in this healing stage that goes with the Hanged Man, is being suspended, of feeling like you're not moving. So you might not be feeling like you're making much traction this month, but know that you are. You are going to flip up and you're going to be enlightened, and that bulb is going to go off and you're going to have movement forward. But for now and the rest of this month, you are going to be, you're just healing. So there's kind of a delay of things that you're wanting to do. So just get your, get things in order of what you want to do. So once that energy is released, you're ready to go. Yep. Ace of Pentacles. To me, that's just like letting you know, and then you're ready to go. And then you have a new opportunity that comes in once you flip this upright and you're enlightened and you get that idea, that light bulb goes off. Oops, you guys can't see that. That yellow right there, that light bulb goes off. And then you have this new opportunity that presents itself, which I think a lot of you are getting new jobs, you're getting promotions, you're moving titles, you're doing something if you're in school, maybe you're changing majors, you're changing internships, you're getting an internship, whatever. It's a new opportunity, and it's something that puts you more onto the path of what you're wanting to do. Because right now you're feeling stuck. Okay? So that's going to be your reading, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe in order to support the channel if you would like. If not, that's okay. Thank you anyway for checking this out. And I do hope you guys have a great month. I hope you guys have a good month next month for your birthday. I will be back very soon with your guys' reading, as I'm going to start recording going from Pisces to Aries instead of Aries to Pisces. So I'll be seeing you guys back soon at the end of the month with December's readings. And let me know what's going on with you. Let me know how life is going. All right, guys. So I'll see you next time.